Welcome to another episode of the Hardest Working Man in Real Estate Show. I'm here with Nick Young, a home inspector from Pillar to Post. We're talking about the importance of maintaining a furnace. Frick, take it away.
How's it going, everybody? So this is a standard efficiency furnace here. These usually last anywhere from 15 to about like 25 years. And it's a pretty big range, and that's because it depends on how well you take care of it. So the most important thing that you can do as a homeowner here is you want to change your filter on a regular basis. So most filters are like right next to the furnace. And these are my favorite types of filters. I recommend like these to most of my clients. This is just a standard, it's a cheapo fiberglass filter. It's about 79 cents at the hardware store. These are my favorite because it puts the least amount of stress on the system and the furnace will last longer. But you have to, these are usually good for about 30 days, and this one actually says right here, 30 days on the filter. So these types of filters, you want to change every month. There are more effective filters at cleaning the air, but they're thicker and they're harder on your furnace, so I don't recommend those unless you have like a breathing issue like asthma or like severe allergy issue or something like that. So this furnace has a pretty dirty filter. This one should have been changed a little while ago, but definitely want to keep up on that. And a lot of people, this house is no exception, has a whole house humidifier here. Now this also has a filter that also needs to get checked and switched out about once a year. This is not as often as the furnace. This one actually looks pretty damn clean. So these filters here, these filters here, they will eventually fill up with calcium until you can't even see through the holes anymore, and it's really calcify over. Most people, you want to change these filters about once a year. So with the furnace every month, with the humidifiers, not just because it makes the house a lot more comfortable in the winter when like the air tends to be dry, but also it keeps the framing in the house from contracting and expanding with the change in the moisture in your drywall and things like that.
So the importance of changing your furnace, the filter, both filters on the humidifier, both filters on the standard filter there, the cheap one, the 79 cents one, them are the best ones. The block, it doesn't give it doesn't give a lot of resistance to the actual furnace.
Right, the blower motor is going to last a lot longer. It's going to be happy that you use
So
that
what are
cheap
we looking at over here? And this, it looks like it's blowing real well. It looks like the furnace is really kicked in and it's doing well.
Yeah, so it's also important, you should have a furnace guy check out your furnace right before
the winter and the summer.
Yeah, it's important to have a furnace guy check out your furnace every year. I recommend at like the start of the fall, right before it gets cold. You don't want to have a freezing day where the furnace doesn't work. So it's nice to get that checked out every year. But one simple thing that you can do as a homeowner is you can take the cover off of the burner compartment here, and you can look at the actual flames themselves. Now your flame should be pure blue in color. That's a good clean burn. Now if your furnace hasn't been cleaned in a while, or you might even have an issue with the heat exchanger, your flames will not be blue. They will be a yellow or an orange color. So that's something that a homeowner can do just to quickly check and see if it's operating correctly. So this furnace right here, our flames are about a 50-50 mixture of blue and orange. So this likely needs to get so you can see the flames there.
If you need to contact Nick for a home inspection, you can.
Yep. If you need a home inspection, you can feel free to call our office at 219-252-7522, and our wonderful secretary, Lisa, will help you out.
And if you think that these podcasts are helpful, just go ahead and subscribe to my podcast. the Hardest Working Man in Real Estate show. I am Gus Morcatro, the original Hardest Working Man in Real Estate. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.